unusual and strange objects that can make you money, because as thrifters, we know that weird things can be in demand. Now, not every weird thing, but you start to get that thrifter brain where you can look at items and you can assess, like, yeah, that's going to be worth something. I can just tell the way it's designed, the way it looks. And here are some items that tripped my thrifter brain, and I picked them up and they turned out to be worth some money. And I think the fourth one is the most interesting one. It's kind of ridiculous, and my daughter, 12-year-old daughter Anya, has declared it but ugly. So be sure to stick around for that one. This, I didn't even really, I knew it was coffee related, but I was like, is that like some sort of really fancy French press? I didn't even know what was going on with it. I'm like, what is this thing? But it was just so strange. And I'm like, it's probably worth something. So it's kind of heavy. Here we go. This dude. Now, some of you are going, you know exactly what that is, right? Well, it's an espresso machine. Now, we've had espresso machines for years and years and years. We've had many versions of them, but I've never seen one that looks like this. This is crazy. Water goes in here, and then, you're pressing. It doesn't have the portafilter. That's missing, but it's still worth, I think it was $375 like this, or maybe at least $300, $250 easily, just in this state right here. And here's your nozzle for steaming your milk and everything. So it's just kind of a crazy looking thing. And I was like, all right, that's got to be worth something. I didn't even know what it was. And I went ahead and I just bought it. It was in that big lot of stuff that we got at the big sale about a week ago. So I just said, that's going to be worth some money. It turned out to be worth some money. One of the things that I do is I look at remotes. But I'm usually just burning through them really quickly. You go into thrift stores, you'll be wherever it is you're sourcing your product, and there might be a tub or a bin of remotes, and most of them are worth nothing, right? There's so many Sonys or these media center for Windows, those sorts of things. They just generally aren't worth anything, so you're just kind of burning through them. I'm looking for like Bose or Sleep Number for the beds. Those can be remotes as well. So when I saw this, it caught my eye and it made me come to a full stop. So this is a Sony remote, and you can see here it's got a screen on it. I'd never seen a remote quite like that, and I thought that's got to be worth something. So I pulled it up, and it's worth a few dollars. I think I've got it listed right now for $68 online. So I tested it, and it does work. It's ready to go. So this was unique. It was different from every other remote having a screen on it. So I thought I need to look that up, and in fact, it was worth some money. This next one, these I found at a Goodwill, and I'd walked past them like 4 or 5 times thinking, it just didn't register because they look so ridiculous. So you go, they're shoes, they're sneakers. It's like I don't know, I'm sure how to pronounce that, Elysium brand. And I walked past them, and they were sitting on the end of the shoe rack up high, right on the main aisle. So all sorts of people have been walking past these shoes. And I walked past them, I think, 4 times. And I was looking back at them, and I went, wait a minute, those are just so stupid that they could be worth something. And I don't mean to insult you if you like these shoes. They just look so crazy. And that's what my daughter said, they just look butt ugly. But I paid $20 for them, and they should go for around $65. And so that's the thing. When you're out thrifting and looking for stuff, look for weird, and that doesn't mean weird stuff is always worth something. Most of the time it's not, it's just another item at the thrift store. But oftentimes it is, and it can be worth big bucks. So just some things to keep an eye out for, and some mindset to have in mind when you are out thrifting. So till next time.
If you are an eBay reseller or thinking of becoming one because of debt, you should check out the Financial Acumen course, as seen on World Business with Kathy Ireland. The Financial Acumen course is designed to teach you all the things you never learned about money, debt, and investments in school, but should have. It teaches you how to take control of your finances with proven principles and strategies to get out of debt and build your retirement nest egg for a wealthy lifestyle. The course is fully narrated and includes videos and animations along with exercises and assignments that are supported by a downloadable workbook. And I spent an afternoon discussing it with supermodel turned businesswoman Kathy Ireland. You can see that conversation over at yourdebtfreefuture.com. The course is not giving financial advice. It is simply teaching concepts that will supercharge your financial literacy and make you more money savvy. To get started, head over to yourdebtfreefuture.com. Until next time, happy thrifting.